Alrighty, I am here and I am back doing this request reaction for Marjorie W.C. Sinclair. So this is a self-titled album. Game of the Year edition is specifically what I was given here as well. And Housepet, this is an artist who is a part of the rap group Reptillian Club Boyz, Hexed or Tread, sort of along those lines. Yeah, it took me... I'm getting into this. I'm glad I found the Game of the Year edition. I still have to find another copy of Strawberry Mochi, which I found another video on YouTube, and then also Softrock. So without further ado, let's just fucking get into it.
My baby teed up like we read up on a Friday night, but every night we piece up on a beat and make 1,000 like my country girl make 60,000 pros for every city light. I'm not the nice, but you can see the stars if you just play it right.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're starting off here. That's so City Lights, quick 40-second song. I kind of liked that break-in, little disco-esque. Kind of reminded me of something that would be on that first Against All Logic album. And it comes in with this sort of a rap that's very similar to something on Reptillian Club Boyz. I don't know. I kind of like this, but it does feel, obviously too, I understand that a lot of these tracks are short, so I can't have a full like experience with this yet. I think it's doing something cool, but I need more.
East Oakland Tay on the track.
That's my baby, that's my guard, that's my right hand blower. Told her fuck her ring, I'ma get you that buzz down your alley. Why you with a soul? You couldn't wait to put on some dough. Get your cozy, made her leave after she made me some Alfredo.
Wow, that piano really loaded. Okay, Strawberry Mochi, I already like this song more than the first one, got a little bit more of a feeling for it, and this song is also just a little bit less than a minute long. Nice little fast flow, lyrically a little bit more in your face, and I would just say on a production level, I was really fucking with how crazy this was. This is gonna be a fun one to come back to, that's for sure.
Asahina, trap, field, flipping tangerines like a ballerina. Kishimoto, chopper fully loaded, heavy metal on me like I'm Machina. So crazy 3, I'm a mission lead, tell a mile 3, gon' need to clean up. I just hit the limit, 50 minutes, guessing you would end up missing, only took a minute once the missus in.
Slap a pussy nigga if you talking down, see me around the town and you don't know. I'll be in my zone, I hit that little bitch up in the fashion with my car.
Track, I'm never nothing nice, I'll probably serve your mom in the motherfucking regular. Put it on the floor, better 10 or 4, roll a fucking 7 or a fucking 7. Pretty bitch, a little pretty dream, tell her we gon' run it up and then gon' die in heaven.
Well, that hit on that bass too, or the drum is really nice too, because that guitar, like, kind of has an ambiance that takes over everything. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, no, I love this too. The first song, I know I was sort of like, kind of like on it, but these other two songs kind of proved their worth, most certainly.
Harry Potter off the pockets, flipping keys like it's magic kamikaze without my honor. I'm a man, try to him all the scab got me nauseous, have me feeling like a Sam. Need the beats to come harder. I got product for the master, get it off and get it gone, make the record up and then get it play it on.
Very lo-fi. It's like a sort of vaporwave shuffling. Okay, Salmon Sandals. Okay, this is actually pretty cool as well. I still like tracks 2 and 3 the most, but I put track 4 above 1. I'm kind of getting an idea here that these songs are able to kind of blend different genres or make different cool little sounds, and I'm already finding this very engaging on a various type of musical influences being stretched here, I suppose. And on this song though, it almost feels like what it's doing, it could be longer potentially. I do feel like it could have been taking you to extra places, but I know that's probably not the intention already. But it just felt like it was getting started. But the production was pretty dope. Very lo-fi, especially on that drum. But that's where it was leading into something at the end, right? So I felt like that drum was really expanding with everything else. But yeah, this is quite nice.
Told her my rational little rusty, just keep sucking low, say now she get getting taco. Guava flavor crocodile, me feeling blues. Kishimoto in her power suit, the way she pop her pill.
Okay, sticky and disgusting. I do think on Marjorie's vocal front that deepness, I wasn't fully always connecting with that, with this like sort of glistening synths that are in this. But I really like that exit out too, again, or even at the beginning with those soul samples, like that's, they're pretty well put in there, especially when everything seems like it's going haywire alongside with it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Shottas in 2009. Would you rather smoke a Russian cream or flip a million times?
Okay. The song's ending now. Now I feel like those synths with the really quiet cloudiness did not get enough to shine on this one. And then it exits out with this. Okay, so this doesn't remind me of Asturo, especially because like this type of sound is not chaotic. You know what I mean? It has different type of variances in sound, but it's much more controlled. At least I'm seeing it like that on a flow level. I'm not really seeing much crazy on a flow level right now, but that may change going into this. On a sonic level, yes, but again, this song I felt like I wasn't getting everything really working. And then it comes in with something really awesome at the end, and I'm like, oh, okay, if this was a 3-minute song, would it be doing all the right notes because of bringing it up to that? And I don't know, I think that's sort of how I'm feeling right now. I'm really liking all this, but I'm seeing more to the picture that isn't here.
East Oakland, say on the trail.
You want me to look off that good look? She a real hoochie mama with daddy problems, but she know her daddy got her. She my princess, Mononoke, I'm her princess, how she talking. I got some choppers like Lady Boshi. If you got a problem, I feel like future me and her gon' hit the mall for customers. Karaoke off the cocaine in the oven, know her bottom. Break a Percocet and pop it. Me and Shotty got an issue, that's a Percocet problem. Money, 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 I ain't got no other option. If I pick up the phone, it better be money calling.
Okay, it's what's keeping me in the environment though.
Bitch, it's gonna go on the blade, bitch. If you finna snort that cocaine, bitch, shut the fuck up and do this ketamine. I'm out here, I've been on the motherfucking scene. Yeah, I'm fucking Stunny in this pretty boy jeans. Not afraid of death, I hit the shoulder lane.
I do like what the other rap performances added to this, just on their energy. Because you know, Marjorie already would like know their energy on this from like their sound. I don't know if these other rappers. I don't know if these rappers usually rap on these types of cloudy beats. This one I would say is probably my least favorite though, in the sense where City Lights still had something that was very instantaneously original, I suppose, especially with that soul, because I feel like that soul mixed in, especially with this more of the SoundCloud nature instead of like the Brockhampton nature and pitch, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The hexed and tread version of it more. I don't know, but we're still vibing.
Take up your solo shit out for the plane. Hence the helicopter watch me fly away. In a private plane off ketamine, I feel like Rex and Candy.
But it's like that credit card, I know you got it. Japanese bitch for the Umami.
Umami, I feel like I'm answered. I just bought a Bugatti. Bought that pussy on the payment for a real Murati. A slime came in, this bitch, I hit her with that Bugatti.
There is enough, there's enough playful energy on this. I still think the production is well made. I don't think it's enough to follow in for a long time. Again, these songs are very short, and I think some songs really care about the instrumental. Well, like all of them do, but some songs care more about the rapping. Like that is supposed to be front show sometimes, a little bit more. But I think that it, like on a song like this, I feel like that's an intention too, where like a synths are going to be a little bit lower, and like some of the sounds are just going to constantly keep coming up or swooning up. Sometimes I feel like it loses that effect, but I feel like it definitely lost its effect a little bit more with Stunny. Just wasn't fully riding the same way, especially because he has that exit on the beat as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's still pretty cool though.
Sick and horny, my little baby gorgeous. Hit her in the morning and she brought the guava. Lava girl with that chopper girl, make his body twirl. You don't got the macho, got a lot of women and I take them fishing. Got a baby pistol if you got a problem. Come and shop, make the panties drop. I'ma hit the block and go flip the van. Then I hit the shop, shout out Young Rob, Hello Kitty Glock, same color Sam.
Same color Sam. Okay. I would say on a flow basis, like it is strange. Like I feel like or like maybe on tone of voice, like I'm thinking maybe on another beat this would be off-putting, but I think it works really well with this beat, especially it's a little creepier too. That little trail off, like it's space horror. It's space horror music. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks on here, pretty instantaneously, I think.
East Oakland, say on the track.
Candles in my section, baby, nothing but perfection. Got options and no options, but me and her got connection. Go over and go up, she shut up and select the words yours. Look at my word, I say it.
When the nigga that's hippin' on the car, she won't come no smoke.
It's a strange bass way to explode it, though.
Told her it's a bendo, flex and clothes, twist it up, pouring green soda.
Nice in my jeans, pockets fat, like I ain't professional. I have a panic attack if you hit this pressure. It's on my dick all the time, I don't got pressure. Catch on these strong ass fans, put on my section.
She a fiend for the molly, baby, copping and shopping. Little baby hit the blade and I'ma pocket the profit. It's only right, I take his light if the price right with the salt. If you need it, I got it. If it's green, then I'm popping. Gorilla pimpin', anti-bitch, my whole life hit garage stand. The one I'm said, what your mama doing for life. She wearing immature couture, baby, swear that she poppin'. You wanna be my pet, she a real Tamagotchi.
You wanna be my pet, she a real Tamagotchi. Okay, this one lyrically was just pretty funny and playful here. Okay, and this beat is very strange. This little tropical aspect that comes up sort of on this right channel. And this is where I think the bass wins. The bass wins on this one. Great song.
East Oakland, say on the track.
Porco Rosco, I thought I was good to combo. Hit on better combo with that fully auto. I'm here, house from downstairs, Terracotta. Let me show you what you're missing. I got different kinds of women, so many different kinds of battle.
Hey, hold on. I just wanna wrist rock while I'm watching TikTok, looking like I just don't care. Told her that's a kick, rock sneak, and I kick back, pretty young thing, bleach hair. It kinda fit. I just wanna wrist rock while I'm watching TikTok, looking like I just don't care.
Okay, this TikTok, I just don't care. I'm not sure if that's hooked.
Maybe keep your hands right there.
I wasn't minding that loop in the background. Porco Rosco, that's that Studio Ghibli film. I have not seen that film, but this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I do think that it slightly loses itself in the second half, maybe, but I'm still enjoying the production on this. Yeah, let's go to the next track.
Expect to gadget with the ratchet, I'ma let him have it. Hit him with the magic, cast a spell, turn his ass to ashes. Like pretty boy, mention all my demons really living lavish. So with the softrock, cooking rhubarb with the kinds of salmon.
Three kinds of salmon. I don't really feel like I have much to say about Three Kinds of Salmon. It's a pretty quick song. Gives you everything it needs in that time. Doesn't do a lot too crazy. Very quick, fast. Quick and fast. Same fucking thing. It's a fast flow. That's only given to you once. One push. I don't know. Not much to chew on, I'd say, but not bad.
She makes a teach you with the lavender to take away the stress. Fit the lesson, think against Marjorie W.C, making them sick again. The latest and the greatest hit the tall Parakiss. Pop my baby.
Oh, come on, really in on this channel too. Okay, Parakiss. I'm having fun with Parakiss. Again, really on a production level, soul level. Again, some of these songs that have had these soul type like samples, a little bit louder, a little bit more in your face. This one's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more in the back, saying, "Hey, I'm going to be rapping over this." yeah, I think I'm vibing with this one, but again, this is another example of a song where I'm going, I felt like this could have been longer. Some of these songs I feel like do expectations with what they want to do with that runtime, but sometimes it feels I wanted more. Okay, next song. Hi-hat.
Don't she play, it's getting hot in here. Let me take my jacket off. Can't check it straight away. She light up when she saw my shit. It was twerk, she would pull up with that Macintosh. Precious nobody stay strapped with the macaron. Baby did the honey.
What Okay, E&J Vanilla, I'd say this one, a quick song, but has more on a synth level to keep you like kind of floating within. Obviously I'm going to be listening to all these songs again, but because I wasn't really picking up on lyricism on this one, but I was really liking the fast flow for the most part. I think Marjorie really sells that fast flow. I know that it's very similar on a lot of these tracks, but it doesn't really feel like it comes off stiff, though, I suppose. I don't know if that's usually a word that people say for rapping, but that's the terminology I want to go with today.
I get it in every chance that I fucking get. I told the bitch to run it in, cause bitch I need to check. It's just another young nigga behind me tech. But they taking my niggas out even the stakes. Seeing that I'm on you, it's mine for the text. Slide out, little nigga, I'm trying to play. Silly bitch, do you know who you fucking with? If she blowing my phone, she getting dismissed. I took them back to back laws, you know that I'm pissed. But I ain't worried about shit, cause that ain't shit. Yeah, that bitch a tummy time. My bitch said congratulations, cause I made it out the jungle. Bought a new pair of Jordans and I stepped in the puddle. That bitch tooted and she twerking, yeah, she make her booty bubble. Right, bitch, fucking with it, cause she peeping how I hustle. I'ma fly out to England, get some tea and some Crumble.
Okay, and then it keeps going on with the hi-hats. Really, you don't even find much importance with because of that synth, how like impactful it is. But it takes too much, I'd say. Not really feeling this one. This one is definitely my least favorite song. I just don't feel like it does enough to actually immerse me in it. And funny enough, no, too, this is the one that's kind of one of the long tracks here. So I don't know.
Track and field with the steel, Asahina with the jump shot. He beat his ex-ass cause that bitch gave me a rim job. On the highway to hell, RCD baby, we been high. Red Korean bitch, that how treat me like I'm Kim Jong. Yamato, Kissy, how I'm running to the fucking bass. Nobody from Moscow wearing nothing but a Russian flag. Shit, DIY, thought he knew the greases with the leather. In the kitchen, cooking chicken, hit it with that lemon pepper. She my platinum cookie queen, always smoking on some pressure. She my platinum cookie queen, always smoking is a baby.
Okay, Asahina, that one, okay. This one I don't mind. It's very quick, too, but this time I don't feel like it is too long. This one just feels like I was wondering if there was going to be more potentially on a flow basis. Yeah, the beat and everything enraptures it, but I don't know. Just track 17. Still thinking more about Marjorie. Feeling like I want to branch and understand more vocally instead of just focusing on this production. I think this production's intense, though, and I think it works on a lot of these tracks, but yeah. But that synth comes out very nicely, very cleanly as well. Everything is kind of mixed here very seamlessly.
East Oakland, say on the track.
First day out, it was the first day of Hanukkah. 50 flip the tons of keepers, baby, I'm proud of you. I can teach you all in a bikini, baby girl, that's the stuff. You didn't see me style, watch you slip it, I understand.
And it's like a cloud rap, like SoundCloud cloud rap, but it's like Drakey-esque. Okay, yeah, first day out. I don't know about this one. I think loud hi-hats, I think that works, and I actually think Marjorie's working here too, but this sort of like gospel or choral-esque like sort of sample that's coming out, very low though still. I feel like its repetitiveness doesn't really match well consistently. I still think this isn't too bad though. I still don't think this is too bad.
Like a tambourine, freak on the beat, she gon' eat me like a tangerine. Baby on the money mission, she asking the skin on EMP. It's like he be, bitch, you fucking with the money. Off the molly every day in quarantine, bitch, we wildin' out.
I feel like those drums are doing too much.
I got the Whitney and the Britney, baby, let me know what you like. Just watch the skins with my baby by the candle. Two bitches.
Damn, bitch. Go.
I found this inside.
Bitch, I'm on them trees like a night owl.
Softrock, chemo block, I might get my feelings. Cop two, baby, glass for my chip.
Yeah, okay, I'm not sure if this one is fully hitting for me either. I think that with the horrorcore-esque element that was kind of shining out was cool, but giving me only that for a minute, I don't know, especially because when Marjorie comes in here, it's just not really, it wasn't really that impactful.
It's swiping, bitch. Feel me, get the floor mopping, bitch. 24 hours, I've been sick with it. Bitch trying to get some money, take a trip with it. 6 chops for the clip if you tryna brag. I might run up in your house and take off with your bag. 666 zips, 30 kilos. I just had a heart attack, I think the police on me. I know these niggas comedy with the fake chains. Tell that bitch I'm a dog, I'm a great Dane. Hello Kitty tat on me, but ain't nothing sugar cane. Hello Kitty tat, same hand, I'll pop your ass. It's sexist with your bitch and I drop the
I
bat.
told his ass it's all bad, but I told this bitch good fucking riddance.
Bitch talking about the future, I'm here for the minute. She like a trapping ass nigga stacking up and spinning. Bitch be real
Yeah,
with yourself,
really
I'm a
liking
real
this
nigga. Bitch
energy,
be real with yourself. Spinning. Hold on, the coke your bitch doing.
This sounds like a song that Wayne would be on.
24 hours, I've been sick with
Could you
it.
imagine? I would get Wayne did some like sort of a horrorcore-esque.
I just sent the burn number with no zip in it. Hold on, the coke your bitch doing got some fit in it.
Bitch, you gon' eat me up like a lemon pepper on a chicken. I cook 6 chickens, I put lemon pepper on all the bitches. Lemon pepper chicken, what I'm cooking up in the kitchen. Lemon pepper bitch, she gon' suck me like some lemon pepper bitch. Look for lemon pepper, certified stepper, bitch, I got that lemon pepper, certified stepper, bitch, I got that lemon pepper.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's kind of a fun little song there about lemon pepper chicken. Doesn't take me too far though, but I'll accept it.
Walk out, pop out with an F&E.
Babooie.
Who that knocking on my door, baby, let him in. We just ran a train on her with 7 men. She sipping on that Pacifico with 7 women.
Babooie.
Log in on Mac, buy sauce. Sip cup, tip up, big boss. That young nigga barbecue, smokehouse.
Big boss day, Babooie, to the kickback, what you been all every year?
Baby making cream on this big cup. Milfs.
Oh my god, get that bitch some milk. Versace jeans, Versace draws, all them bitches silk. Can't fuck with the race teams, fellas getting killed.
Eating real lettuce from Taco Cinnamon is big. You know what the fuck going on, man. Sound Stunny, man. I'm balling all of these niggas, man.
My baby thick in the hips, like bang bang bitch. You got the dick sucking lips, I'm trying to slide on it. You wanna fix stuff for this, you gotta pay up, bitch. Get rich for me, I'm gonna stay out the minute. Bitch, I'm trying to sick till I'm sick and do it all again.
Okay, I can't really say much about that. Okay, so there we have it, Marjorie W.C. Sinclair. That's the Game of the Year edition, 24 tracks. Now, what am I thinking about this altogether? First reaction, I think I want to give this a 6.5. I don't mind this. And I think this score has more to do with the consistency in the whole project. I think when it comes down to creativity for various sounds, I think that is very notable. I think there is instances where flow works well with the production as well. But yeah, I definitely do think there's tracks that don't feel fully formed. It's a little bit all over the place. I feel like there's lots of things like that in the SoundCloud scene specifically, where a project isn't always this clean thing. And it doesn't always have to be a clean thing. I do sense that rawness can create something powerful. But again, just from my own personal opinion too, I'm just finding this to just be alright. Could it get a 7 or a little bit higher at a certain point? I think it's a potentiality, because, of course, listening to this album at least a few more times, I think, will make sense, especially too considering how short a lot of these tracks are, not really being able to potentially encounter everything about it. So I'll let you know how I feel after a few more spins. Alrighty, so that's Marjorie W.C. Sinclair. 6.5 is what I gave it on first listen here. Coming back to it, and this was a hard one. I changed my mind a lot, but every opinion I had was not a good opinion. It dropped heavily. As of now, I'm thinking of giving this a 3 out of 10. this is not really that engaging coming back to it, especially because of flows. The flows are, they get pretty boring by the end of this. I'm not getting a lot of Marjorie's presence that's creative and original. I guess it's creative, but it's slightly one note. Production isn't one note, but the production doesn't last long enough to have a true impact. These feel like half songs. Some of them don't feel like that, but most of them do. Yeah, not really vibing with this. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything else at all, put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.